Okay, we are live here for I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's a we're definitely not rooting for Mexico, but I'm going to be hate watching England a bit more. So what do we call this? Like what do we call this? Saying Tack undercooked his picanha. There's no such thing as an undercooked picanha. There's no such thing. There's an overcooked picanha. Listen, when it comes to barbecues, there's no such thing as anything undercooked. You want it like it has to be almost raw. Now, overcooked is bad. Overcooked steak, not for me. Not for me. So there's no such thing. But anyhow, Brazil's out of the World Cup. Brazil's out of the World Cup. But still, it's been a positive day for me because Balogun is back. He's going to play tomorrow. And I just saw the news here. Um, I just saw the news here that you guys are going to laugh at this. Look at this. So, report Belgium has lawyered up to fight back against FIFA's decision to reinstate Balogun, according to a local reporter for the team. Brother, listen, I'm just going to talk about this for a second here, and then we're going to move on. My dear, beloved fellows from Belgium, do not try to outlawyer the United States of America. You will not outlawyer the United States of America. It is literally impossible. The United States is the country that created lawyers. This is where this is the origin of the lawyer profession, right? I mean, we created many things here in the US, right? We created freedom, we created cars, Pokemon, video games, planes, trying to think what else. Social media. We created a lot of things. But when it comes to being a lawyer, you are not going to outlawyer the United States. So, Belgium, at this point, just sit back, relax, and accept defeat. It's okay. Play the game now. You haven't lost the game. You still have to play the US. The game ain't over, right? The game ain't over. You guys still have a game to play. Like, why are you guys whining so much about it? It was never a red. It was never a red to begin with. So Balogun shouldn't have been suspended at first, right? So I don't know what exactly Belgium's going to try to do here. But good luck to them. Good luck to them. And ultimately, what I hope for the US is that we remain focused. We understand the game plan. We get in. We beat them with Balogun scoring. That would be perfect. That's what we want to do. Rock Bottom saying, "Welcome to the ultimate hate watch game in the history of international soccer." Yes, it's probably the biggest hate watch in the channel of in this channel's history. I don't even know what to do right now. Like, I want England out. So ultimately, this is more of an England hate watch, right? I just want England out. Yesterday was 4th of July. I'm just kind of feeling it, right? I'm just kind of feeling that kick England out of America vibes, right? I mean, that's what happened 250 years ago. And that's kind of like the vibe that I'm getting today. We kick England out of America. But they're not in America right now. They're in Mexico. They're in Mexico. And here's where things get interesting. When you look player by player for both teams, most people would say, including myself, England has a better team, right? But the circumstances for this game favor Mexico. This game is in the altitude. I don't know how England will react to that. That's the first thing. Mexico has the home crowd. They were lighting up fireworks near the hotel of the English players yesterday. And Mexico has actually, I wouldn't say England has outperformed Mexico in the World Cup, right? I think that's fair to say. So, what I'm trying to say here is usually in most games, England would be the favorites. That's not the case today. That is not the case today. England are most certainly not the favorites today. I can assure you that. And I think Mexico's going to pull a major upset. which, yes, it's still an upset, right? And then Rock Bottom saying Belgium trying to create a fake rivalry like the Australians. They're all just trying to create fake rivalries with the United States. Australia, Bosnia. The only team that were sweethearts with us was Paraguay. They were sweethearts. I love Paraguay. Rock Bottom, Belgium trying to create. Pika is saying Japan made Pokemon, but both the US and Japan made Sonic. Look, you're right that Japan is, I guess, the origin of Pokemon. They created it. But if it wasn't for the United States, Pokemon would never, ever be as popular as it is. Therefore, I stand by what I said. The US are the creators of Pokemon. I'm going to die on this hill, okay? Jeff saying, Tack, pay me to be spicy. What? Thank you. Zach, Norway's coach criticized the red card reversal. He can criticize all he wants. We criticize the red card. I criticize, you criticize. We can all criticize whatever we want. He can keep criticizing it. Not my problem, not our problem. Let's go and win the game tomorrow. Erickson saying, I still hate watch Mexico. Go England. I think most Americans are torn really about this one. But I just need England out, guys, because here's the thing. The next round is against Norway. Very good Norway side that beat Brazil, by the way. But I think that if England beats Mexico, I think England will beat Norway. I think England beats Norway. I don't think Mexico will beat Norway in the United States. So I prefer Mexico to be the one that advances. I don't think Mexico is going to beat Norway in the US. I just don't think it's going to happen. While England, I think they can beat Norway. It's probably 50-50, but England will play better than Brazil did. I believe so. And Brazil is just wasteful, guys. Brazil wasted a lot of chances. So I'd rather have Mexico advance. That's my point. R. Lubin saying, thoughts on Belgium possibly appealing to CSA. I heard if CSA agrees with Belgium and Balogun plays, we could get disqualified. CSA is independent of FIFA. What the heck is CSA? CSA. What is CSA? Let me see. CSA Belgium appeal. What is CSA? CSA is the Court of Sports. Arbitration for Sport. It is the Supreme Global Tribune Court in Switzerland that revolves sports-related disputes. I'll say CSA can suck my nuts. That's what I'll say. I have nothing else to add there. Matt D1234. It's more fun if England loses. Let's be real. That too. Right? If England loses, it's just more fun because it's something completely unexpected. Well, it was before the World Cup started. I wouldn't say it's unexpected today. I actually think what is it again? They're saying sempre paratus is saying condolences from earlier match, bro. Yeah, I'm upset, but I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. You guys can notice here, like, I think for myself these days, and I don't know a lot of you that I'm sure there's a lot of dual nationals here in the chat with a similar like life trajectory as myself or life as myself. At least for me, every year that goes by, I'm a little bit less connected to Brazil. I still love Brazil, and it's still my heritage. Speak a lot of Portuguese, right? Parents, family. But I think the more the years go by, I feel a little bit less and less and less connected to Brazil. So I was a little angry when Brazil lost there, but I don't like you guys can see it right now. I don't think it doesn't hurt that much. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how to explain it. I think a lot of people that are probably dual nationals understand what I'm saying, but it's just like the more time goes on, you feel a little bit less connected with the country. I've been out of Brazil for most of my life. I've traveled there probably 4 or 5 times over the past like 15 years to Brazil. So I mean, I'm upset and I have family there, I have friends there, And I do feel some type of connection with Brazil still. I do feel something, but I don't think I feel it as much. Like when we lost to the Dutch last World Cup, for example, I felt it a lot more. And I think even Brazil last World Cup, I felt it more too. But that might have been because of the way they lost. It sucked. But I don't know. It's like whatever. I just move on from it. Like it sucked. Like I'm not happy, and I'm making videos for Chappelle talking about Brazil's loss, but not like angry. I don't know. Um, I don't know how to explain it anymore. I think I try to put it into words the best way possible. Incredible stancing. Nobody recognizes whatever CAS is. No, like I've never fucking heard of it. I didn't know there was like a court in Switzerland that was like the sports court of the world. Um, I never heard of it. I don't even know how Belgium knows of it. James is saying, I think a noon kickoff would have favored Mexico massively. The oppressive sun and smog would have made it so much harder on the soft English players. Maybe, but I've been to Mexico City during the summer. It's like it's not that hot there. I was there in Mexico City twice in my life. One was in February, so that's not the summer, right? And the other one was in one was during the summer, like in July. It wasn't that hot in July. It was even chilly at night. Like right now, it's probably like fine. But we'll see how the English players react to the altitude. The game's about to start here. Oh, before the game starts, I forgot. A quick word from the sponsor of this video. I'll be back in a minute. The game's about to start. Quick hydration break before we start.
The World Cup is here, and you want to watch the games without being watched. And that's why today we are partnering up with Proton VPN. With Proton VPN, you can watch the games with no tracking, no data collection, and your privacy being protected. I mean, we don't want that search history leaking. Essentially, you watch the game without being watched. Also, if you are traveling outside of the United States or out of your own home country during the World Cup, you can use Proton VPN. And that will allow you to access your home broadcasts from the subscriptions that you already have. Some people prefer a more familiar broadcast, so even miles away, it still feels like home. And if you use my link, which is protonvpn.com/tactical, or you can just click it in the description, you will get Proton VPN with a special deal that is valid throughout the World Cup. And this is big. You'll get 50% off if you sign up for 1 month. You'll get 65% off if you sign up for a full year. Now, if you sign up for 2 years, you get 70% off, which comes out to be less than $3 a month. Again, go to protonvpn.com/tactical to get those special offers. Thank you very much, Proton VPN, for sponsoring the channel.
I actually blame you guys. No one reminded me of the sponsored ad. I had to remind myself. Okay, game has started here. My timer matches the one on screen, by the way. Okay, my match is the one on screen. Thank you very much, James, for the super chat. Kenny saying, I can't decide who to hate watch. Mexico has been so disgusting with pregame sabotaging. As a Hispanic and soccer fan, they're a disgrace. I am by far, I'm not a Mexico fan. I gave you guys my reasoning. I just think that Mexico will 100% lose to Norway. England has a shot on beating Norway in the US. So I just want England out like now. I need England out of this World Cup. Easy decision for me. Go England. It's like, guys, Mexico losing the next round. I can't have England. I can't risk England winning the World Cup. Parker is saying any American rooting for England is bullshit to UEFA. Only teams allowed to beat Mexico is CONCACAF. Vamos Mexico. Yeah, guys, I can't root for England. I'm sorry. I can't do it. We all know Landon Donovan is rooting for Mexico. He's been rooting for Mexico since 2018. Spicy Jeff is saying, is there a way where both teams can be eliminated? Maybe if we go to that court that they were talking about, the CAS or whatever, we go to that court. Maybe that one works, the CAS court, and we eliminate both. I don't know what. We can make something up to get both them. What can we make up to get both eliminated? Raul Jimenez with the shot blocked. Mexico attacking here early on. Nothing out of it. And then Boo adds, now let me in. Hey, man, got to pay rent somehow. Thank you, Mactical Berhalter. Sorry about Brazil. Hopefully the US pulls through. Yes, S27. I'm hoping the US pulls through tomorrow. And I am very confident actually on the United States tomorrow. I'm very, very confident. By the way, everyone, make sure to drop a like in our video, okay? Our stream, if you haven't already. I don't know how many likes we have, but again, that's a great way to help the channel. Mexico down the right. Here comes Mexico. Through one, through two. England recovers the ball. And that'll be a free kick for England. They draw a foul. Yes, make sure to drop a like in this stream. I don't know how many we have. We have only, not even 200, guys. We have almost 1,000 people here. We have almost 1,000 people. Let's get those likes up. Get those likes up. So going through here, England with O'Reilly on the left back, Anthony Gordon, Saka, Bellingham, Kane. Yeah, on paper, England is better. And Declan Rice already has a yellow. Declan Rice already got a yellow here. Jeff saying, I hate Paraguay. They're soccer thugs. Hey, they were sweethearts to the United States, okay, Jeff? But yes, against France, they played Libertadores ball. That's what Paraguay did. They played Copa Libertadores ball. That's just how South Americans play. That's just how they play. It is what it is, guys. Now, yeah, make sure to drop a like. Let's try to hit 300 likes, and let's go on with the game. My time matches the one on screen. England with the ball. Mark Guehi tries it out wide to Saka, and that'll be a throw-in for Mexico. I wish I could have the volume on from the TV, but if the mic catches it, Fox might get pissed at me. You never know. But I wanted to actually hear and feel the atmosphere. But I also don't want to listen to like whoever's commentating. Who's commentating on Fox? I don't even know. Is it Landon? Okay, Mexico building out of the back, building out good. Gilberto Moura. I told you guys, my pick is for Mexico to advance. Not exactly like rooting, even though I want England out, but I think Mexico advances. All right, Mexico with the ball. Montes brilliant ball for Montes. And here comes Mexico through the inside. Oh, that ball doesn't reach Gilberto Moura. And then England will try to counterattack with Bellingham. Bellingham getting harassed. He asked for a foul. That's not a foul. That's a soft call. All right, still 0-0 here, 5 minutes into the game. It's Fletcher. Oh, it's Darren Fletcher. How's Fletcher doing as a commentator? Is he better than Landon? It's Darren Fletcher saying Bluetooth headphones tack. Yeah, but I don't know how to connect Bluetooth to my TV. I don't know how to do it. That's a soft call from the ref. All right, free kick here for England. This is Mexico's record at the Azteca. 70 wins, 17 draws, and 2 losses. My goodness, the English players are just going to keep flopping around? They're just going to fall every time someone touches on them? My goodness. The Mexican player touches them and they fall. Can't even blame the altitude for that. Just weak legs. Very, very weak legs right there. They're also at Mexico. They could have gotten like beans for breakfast if they wanted to. I need to go get like British. I need to go to England at some point. I need to have that British breakfast. It looks absolutely disgusting, but I do need to try it at some point. Who knows? I might like it. It looks disgusting, but I really need to try it. I was saying Jordan Pickford looks like a Family Guy character of an Englishman. Yeah. Yeah. He does a little bit. He looks like a standard like Brit. Right? Him and Harry Kane. Pickford and Harry Kane legit look like a Brit. All right, here comes England with Bellingham to Anthony Gordon. Anthony Gordon. Oh, no, that's a goal kick. That's a goal kick. That is a goal kick. but I think no, actually that's a corner kick for for England actually. Corner kick for England here. English sausage roll looks decent. I mean, I'll go to England one day and try their food. Like my expectations for the English food, it's like so low that I feel like I'm gonna be shocked. I'm actually gonna love it. I am 100% certain that I'm gonna love it. Just because of how low my expectations are, right? It goes back to the pig story that I've told you guys multiple times. I don't think I should go over the pig story again. Some people are probably annoyed by it. Saka crosses it in, nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. 9 minutes now. 9 minutes in the Estadio Azteca. Ball goes long, and England recovers it. Saying London has good pizza. I believe you. I feel like London is gonna be similar to like New York City when it comes to food. I feel like it's similar to New York City, I would say. All right, 1,000 people in the chat. 1,000 people in the chat. Let's get it to 400 likes, everyone. It's a great way to support the channel. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Now back to the game. Declan Rice out wide to Saka. Saka with two Mexican players on him. Resets the play with Declan Rice, and he resets it all the way back to Mark Gahey, the former teammate of Chris Richards from the United States. England with the ball. O'Reilly. Anthony Gordon. I don't know why Anthony Gordon's name, every time someone says Anthony Gordon, like myself, I just think of like a chef, like a cook, a chef. That's what I think of when I think of Anthony Gordon, right? I don't know why. I can't really explain it. England tries to go long. Jude Bellingham. Oh, he gave a little push to the Mexican player. The Mexican player's doing it. What the fuck was that? What was that from Lira? What was he doing? He was just kind of like moving a bit weird, and then he just kind of fell forward. I don't know what he was doing. He was like asking Jude Bellingham to give him like a back shot right there, so he could fall, and then from there he could get a foul. I don't know what he was doing. Oh, there it is. It's a mix of Anthony Bourdain and Gordon Ramsay. That's what it is. Anthony Bourdain and Gordon Ramsay. Then you get Anthony Gordon. That's why I'm thinking of food. That makes total sense. See, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I knew there was some connection. I just couldn't figure out. All right. Gilberto Mora with the ball for Mexico. Drives it forward. Looks for options. Why did Quinones stay? Gilberto Mora. Back. Quinones. Quinones. What a bad ball from Quinones. Right to O'Reilly. And then Anthony Bourdain, Gordon Ramsay right here. I'm going to start calling him Anthony Bourdain, Gordon Ramsay for the rest of the game. That's just going to be his name. All right, Gilberto Mora with the ball. Finds Raul. Raul. Oh, Mexico still has it. Raul came a little bit deep right there to get the ball. Anthony Gordon Ramsay. I can also call him that. Nick saying, thank you for streaming. Comcast is out in New Jersey. Go. Oh, long ball. Nope. Pickford gets it. Thank you for the super chat, Nick. Also, thank you for the super chat, Honest Critic 79. But you didn't write anything, so I didn't know what to read. I don't know if you just sent it as like a super chat just saying thank you, or you had something to say, but I didn't see anything. All right, England with the ball again. Jude Bellingham. Ball goes back to Pickford. "13 minutes here into the game. 0-0. So far, neither side has really created anything here. Neither side. O'Reilly. No options. Tries to go long. Saka. Ooh, Saka was through there, but he couldn't get the first touch, and Rangel was able to get the ball. That was a bit of a dangerous long ball there from England. If Saka's able to settle that, you know who settles that ball? Christian Pulisic. Christian Pulisic gets that. We've seen him do that against Morocco. And now Mexico tries to go long, and that's is that gonna work? It did. It did. That's good defense from Saka. That's a goal kick. That's a goal kick. Draco. Honest Critic 79 said, my camera is literally shaking from the fans. Obvious on zoom ins. The camera from the game? I'm watching it on Fox. I don't see the camera shaking. I don't see it shaking. I also have the TV on mute right now because I don't want to catch any of the sound from Fox, and then Fox is like, "Oh, we're gonna hit you with a copyright strike here because you got like freaking Stu Holden screaming and having an orgasm after X player scored." It's like, no, dude, I'm not gonna risk that. Larry 8 Low saying Pickford reminds me of Draco Malfoy. I feel like he looks like a Irish pub version of Draco Malfoy. I would say that. He looks more like a like a Irish pub drunk man from like Draco Malfoy's version if he was a drunk from an Irish pub. There's some similarities, right? They both look very Brit. Both of them. Cross from Mexico. Oh, what a save from Pickford. Header from Raul. Mexico almost draws first blood. Cross goes in. Raul with a beautiful header, and Pickford with a wonderful save. Drunk Draco Malfoy right there with a beautiful save. Wow. What a save. Mexico, watch out, England. Mexico's coming for you. Okay, corner kick for Mexico. Cross goes in, cleared. That's going to be another corner for Mexico. Another one for Mexico. Corner kick for Mexico, cleared. And that ball goes out of bounds. 1 second, everyone. Okay, I'm back. Okay, Mexico now with the ball. Pickford made a brilliant save right there. That could have been 1-0 right there. That could have been 1-0. Johan Vasquez, 16 minutes. Mexico's been a little bit better, right? They created the best chance. Oh, he's through. This could be dangerous here for Mexico. Is the ball going out? Is it going to stay? Throw in. He couldn't reach it. Couldn't reach it. Saying, did you cry on Brazil's loss? Guys, I was doing a stream. I ended it early because it was over. I talked about already Brazil. I'm not going to dive into it again. I'm also making a video about Brazil tomorrow. Use headphones for the TV, so no sound on stream. Yeah, but I don't know how to use headphones on the TV. Like, where do I even connect the headphones? I don't know how to do it, guys. I don't know how to do it. I'm sorry. I'm not good at technology. KGDF Sports, and I'm cheering for Mexico. I can't believe it. Same. I just want England out. How are you so far ahead? Because I have an antenna. People kept complaining that I was always like 30 to 40 seconds behind. They're like, yo, you're always behind. Figure that shit out. And then they told me, get an antenna. I got an antenna. Now I'm ahead of everyone. No one streams as ahead of my channel. If you go to any channel on YouTube during a live watch along, No one is as ahead as myself. No one. And that's all thanks to this antenna. This is a wonderful antenna right here. I'm also at 18 minutes. I'm at the same time as the screen. Honest Critic saying, yeah, the broadcast cam, it's literally shaking. You don't notice? Obvious when it zooms in. No, I'm looking at it now. I'm not noticing it shaking. I'm not noticing. Maybe it's just a me problem and I'm not noticing it, but I'm really not noticing it. Johan Vasquez. Here comes Mexico. Ball out wide to Quinones. Quinones back to Gilberto Mora. Gilberto Mora. Oh, good one too. Mora blocked. Nothing out of it. Alexander Trent Arnold said he wants to play for us. No, he did not. When did he say that? That is fake news right there. I've never seen anyone report on that. Never seen anyone report on that. That's definitely not true. Let me get some water here. Gotta keep my throat healthy, right? Gotta keep my throat healthy. Because tomorrow we have a big stream. I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but tomorrow we have the biggest stream in the history of this channel. It really is. This USA Belgium live watch along tomorrow is the biggest we've ever had here at Tactical Manager TV. Am I nervous? Yes. Am I extremely optimistic? Oh, fuck yeah. I am very optimistic. Anthony Gordon Bourdain Ramsey with a cross, and that's a corner. Or is it Anthony Bourdain Gordon Ramsey? Sorry, I mixed up some of the last names there. Zane Wicks and stuff saying, love the channel. You're awesome. Keep it up, big dog. Thank you very much, Zwane. Thank you very much for the super chat and the support. Thank you very much. All right, corner kick for England. Corner kick for England. $20. We're gonna have the hydration break soon. Cross and it's out. Okay, that's a goal kick for Mexico. Goal kick for Mexico. Tack, didn't you get a request last stream to curse less? Yes, some people asked me to curse less. Yes. But I don't curse a lot actually, if you think about it. Right? If you go, the only people that curse less than me would be the people on Fox. But the thing is, think about it like this. Let me put it this way. Okay. This is an advice to all the parents out there, right? All the parents out there. What is better for your son? Listen to me curse for 2 hours or listen to Stu Holden for 5 minutes? What is worse? Look, I said this on the preview. Like, my dad had me watching South Park when I was like 5. And I got in trouble at pre-K back in California in pre-K because I was telling you bastard to people because I kept repeating what they kept saying about Kenny, right? Oh my God, they killed Kenny, you bastard. And I would repeat that in school. And I'll talk about Mr. Hanky, the Christmas poo. And then I would get in trouble at pre-K. And I turned out fine. So it's okay. It's okay if I curse sometimes. It just kind of comes out, right? The thing about cursing, it's kind of like farting. It's not good to hold it in, right? So sometimes you got to let it out. But I agree with you. I shouldn't be cursing every 5 minutes, and I don't curse every 5 minutes. I don't curse every 5 minutes. I curse every like 25 or when something happens. Maybe the US game I curse a little bit more. Do you have a favorite UEFA team or just Palmeiras? I would say just Palmeiras. We're at the hydration break right now, by the way. I would say just Palmeiras. I always had a thing for Manchester United, but it's not like passion. It's more of like admiration. I would say my team. My team is Palmeiras. My club team. Um, saw your post about it on Instagram. My fault if misinformed. What post? Helio, what are you talking about? What post? Curse in Brazilian if you do. That's not a bad idea. It would just be porra, caralho, merda. Like that would just be in Portuguese, yeah. Um oh, Viagra break that Spicy Jeff is saying. Guys, do you think the Mexican players actually took Viagra before the game? There were reports that they were going to take Viagra. Do you guys think they actually took Viagra? I don't know. I've played soccer for many years of my life, right? At least 2 decades, a little bit more than 2 decades. I'm not that old, but I played for many years. I've, well, I never took Viagra in general, but I, I don't see how Viagra would help me play soccer. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. Viagra can help you with many things in life, right? If you're older, it'll help you a little bit more. But someone explained to me, how would England taking Viagra help them at all? It doesn't make any sense to me. Helio saying not yours, just a random soccer account post. Oh, okay, the Trent Arnold. Yeah, guys, like, so listen, it's not real news. It's not real news. Okay, the hydration break's over. Hydration break is over. All right, both teams are back after the beautiful hydration break. We got a lot of good commercials. Fox probably made like $1 million during that one commercial. While I'm just here, right? Not really making anything. I should monetize the I should monetize what's the name? Saying, Tack, you missed the Top Gear episode where the guys took Viagra at high elevation. And what did that help them with? How did that help them? England with the shot, Rangel with the save. Rangel with the save right there. Not a tough save. In Mexico, trying to go long with Raul. You know what I find the funniest, and I think I just wasn't really born for this specifically, right? I vlogged and I've done all this shit, and I can still do it very well. I do better vlogs than a lot of these people online, but I just find it hilarious when I go on Instagram and then I see someone at the stadium and they're like recording their reaction. Where if someone records your reaction, it's a little bit different, right? Because it can be something more spontaneous, more natural. And then you see like these influencers that are just like recording themselves crying because this player lost, or just because we scored a goal. And it's like, dude, because I've done vlogs and I usually go to record a vlog with someone with me, so that person can get, like, when I went to the US vlog, I had someone with me to record my reaction so it can be a much more natural, spontaneous, and real. But these influencers, where they're holding the camera and they're recording themselves celebrating, and while you're celebrating, you don't think about holding a fucking camera. Sorry, I cursed. Sorry, it came out. It just slipped. It just slipped. um I just don't understand. It's like it just feels so fake. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying right there? They're saying I show Speed. No, but Speed has someone recording him. I mean, I know sometimes Speed could be acting, but Speed is good at what he does. I'm talking about other influencers. I think Speed is very good at what he does. So I'm not talking about speed. I'm talking about other influencers. Christian is saying it's not the cursing that bothers me, it's the slurs. What slurs? What slurs do I have during it? Oh, Gilberto. Oh, Jorge Sanchez didn't understand. Jorge Sanchez didn't understand. You're saying like slurs as is that, but this is what I'm trying to understand about slurs. You mean when I insult a player? I have to do it. Unless you're saying about insulting a player. But I mean, the player is also pissing me off. So fair is fair. College football culture take over American soccer. I think that's the ideal culture for US soccer, right? We can't we can't really um we can't really try to implement a foreign soccer culture into the US. It's just not going to work, right? It's just not going to work. So college football would be the ideal one. That is very much American sports culture. And this will be a free kick here for Mexico. It looked like Bellingham actually stomped Jorge Sanchez there. Oh, guys, Christian was joking. Guys, Christian was joking. I don't slur. Johan Vasquez. Here comes Mexico with the ball. Tries a long switch. Why is Mexico trying to play route one football? Just trying to go long. Saka can't settle it. Fellas, the game is very even so far. Very, very even so far. St. Tac, let's go to a UF game. All the way at Gainesville. I don't know, man. I'm a little lazy to drive to Gainesville. I'm what, like 3 hours away from Gainesville? 2 hours away from Gainesville? It's a little far. Even though I would love to go to a UF game. But here comes Mexico down the left. Gonna get a cross in. Cleared. Quinones can't settle. Declan Rice. He's on a yellow, by the way. That's out of bounds. Throw in. Quinones with the ball. Oh, he's grabbed. He's grabbed. He still has it. Still has the ball, Quinones. All right, Mexico now with the ball. Resets the play. Mexico resets. I would argue Mexico's been a little bit better than England. I would say. A little bit. It's very close, very even. Mexico needs to take care of business here, though. They need to get a goal. Because England has more quality, right? So the problem is that, like, it's something similar to like Canada, where Canada was outplaying Morocco for a good portion of the game, but Morocco just had more quality. And Declan Rice just kicks it forward. Mexico controlling possession very well. Quinones inside. Let's see what Mexico can do. Long distance shot over the crossbar. That was from Luis Romo. Shot from distance over the crossbar. Listen, if I was a Mexico fan right now, I'd be happy. I'd be happy with the performance so far. I'd be happy. Mexico, like I said, has been slightly better. Slightly. They're not creating enough chances, in my opinion, but Mexico is the better side so far in the game. Oh, Lira, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Lira's a good player. Anthony Bourdain, Gordon Ramsay resets the play to O'Reilly. O'Reilly auto parts. O'Reilly auto parts gets fouled by Gilberto Moura. And Mark Gehi will get the ball here for England. Okay. England out the ball. What's the name of that guy that's a Man City player? The midfielder from England. It's Anderson, right? It's Elliot Anderson. Elliot Anderson. Mark Gehi. Okay, Quinones gets it down the left. Johan Vasquez with the ball. Resets to Cesar Montes, out wide to Jorge Sanchez. Jorge Sanchez with the ball. Let's see what he can do here. This is probably the weak link of Mexico, Jorge Sanchez. I do not like this right back. Gilberto Mora, still, oh, he's so good on the ball, Gilberto Mora. Jorge Sanchez pretty much loses it. Such a bad player. Jorge Sanchez is the weak link here. But Gilberto Mora is so clean on the ball. So clean on the ball. He's so good and mature on the ball. He plays like a veteran. It's crazy. Cross goes in to absolutely no one. It's kind of impressive, right? Because Gilberto Mora is 17 years old, and he played so far in the World Cup. He's played like a 30-year-old veteran that's been around for over a decade. Quite a remarkable prospect right there. All right. My question is this. It's like, how is England going to look in the second half? Because the altitude starts to beat you down the longer you play. Is England going to look any better in the second half? That's the big question. Because they're not looking good so far. Quinones for Mexico. Romo. Romo with the ball. Resets it all the way back. And that's going to go to Cesar Montes. Are we thinking England's going to gas out as the game goes on? It's more likely, guys, because they're playing in the altitude. So technically, it's going to affect them much quicker, right? Than Mexico, that's used to playing here at this point. But even not tired, Mexico's been looking better, even with England not being tired. Johan Vasquez tries a long ball to Raul. Raul! Woo! Almost got to that. Pickford gets it. 36 minutes. Declan Rice with the ball now for England. Declan Rice trying to carry it on his own. Out wide to Saka. I think, yeah, that's Saka. Saka on a 1v1. Gets across and, oh! Jude Bellingham scores first. Jude Bellingham scores first. England draws first blood. One zero over Mexico right now. They draw first blood. Mexico's been playing better, but England has more quality. That's the problem. So 1-0. England scores first. So good. Declan Rice drives the ball forward. Saka goes on a 1v1. Nice cross. And Bellingham just heads it wide open. Wide open. Game ain't over, guys. Mexico's still playing well. Mexico's still playing well. I mean, look, for us, is everyone here a USMNT fan? US fan here? At the end of the day, for us, we need to make fun of whoever loses, right? We need to make fun of whichever team loses. That's part of banter. Oh boy, here comes England. This could be number 2. Harry Kane crosses 2-0. It's over. Jude Bellingham again. Mexico has collapsed. 2-0. Mexico has collapsed. 2-0. 2 goals in 2 minutes. It's Jover. 2-0 England. England scored like 2 goals in 2 minutes. Two goals in 2 minutes. Mexico's out. Like, I'm sorry. Now it kind of becomes hard to believe. Two goals scored by Jude Bellingham. Tomas is saying quality in the final third, trying your best test. Well, yeah, at the end of the day, the problem here is what we talked about before the stream. I thought that England being put in these circumstances would lead to Mexico having a big advantage. And Mexico has been playing. It's been going toe-to-toe with England, and honestly, outplaying them a little bit. But quality at the end is getting it done, right? It's all about quality, and England is beating them because of that. Just much more quality in the final third. 2-0, 2 goals from Bellingham. And now Mexico's down 2-0. I wonder. So the host nations are dropping like flies, besides the United States, of course. Let's see here. Rock Bottom saying, when do the batteries get thrown? It'll take some time, but probably halfway. The next hydration break. When the next hydration break that they have, that's when the Mexican fans will turn on the team. They'll turn on the team. Incredible Stan is saying, deep down inside, I think we knew Mexico just ain't it. Yeah, but it looked like they had a shot. And the way the game was going, they definitely had a shot. The problem is England just has much more quality. England just has a lot more quality than Mexico. That's the truth. Cross goes in for Mexico, cleared by Harry Kane. Gilberto Mora gets pulled. He's still fighting with Bellingham. And Jude Bellingham just outmuscled like 3 Mexican players. Anthony, Bourdain, Gordon, Ramsey. That's out of bounds. Mexico ball. CBASS52L3 for L3 at the Azteca. Yes, this is the third loss so far in the history of the Azteca for Mexico. Now, here's the thing. Like, the way Mexico has to face this, the way it's going, is that they have nothing to lose now. They either just lose this game as they're losing right now, or they pull a historic comeback. That's the thing with Mexico now. They need to try to get a goal before halftime here to change the momentum of this game. How many players does Mexico get sent off now? It'll take some time. It's not going to happen now, guys. That'll be in the last hydration, after the last hydration break. That's when they start to lose their temper. Free kick for Mexico. Militard said, do the English know about 2-0? They do not. They definitely don't. Cross goes in for Mexico. Oh, Mexico scored. Mexico scored. Mexico scored. Mexico scored. Mexico scored. Oh boy, we have a game. I said it before halftime. Oh my God. We have a game. We have a game. My oh my. This changes everything, guys. This changes everything. Quinones just scored for Mexico. This game is going to be insane. It's already been insane. It's already been insane. Because remember, we're in the altitude and the momentum will now change. Will change for Mexico. Oh my God, what a game. What a game. I love this World Cup so much. Everyone, drop a like also in the stream if you haven't already. Drop a like. I don't know how many likes we have, but get those likes up. Light them up. Holy shit. Quinones is going to get the ball. And that's a corner. Corner for Mexico or goal, or what is it? Quinones has 4 goals in the World Cup already. My oh my. 4 goal. We have only 454 likes and we have like 2,000 people in the chat. Can we get it to 1,000 likes, guys? It's a great way to support the channel because then they send this stream to more people. So get a like. Hit the like. Not get a like. What am I even saying? It's late. It's my second stream. They delayed the game. Hit the like button, mother liquor. I'm old Greg. You guys remember that? I'm old Greg. Through ball. Sanchez. Oh, he still has the ball. And that'll be a goal kick for England. Goal kick for England. Rock bottom. Do they count the 2012 U.S. win as an Azteca loss? Yeah. I believe so. $44 minutes. Romo, Jude Bellingham. 2-1 England. Say, hey, Tack, can you talk more about the altitude? What do you mean talk more about it? It just becomes much harder for the players that are not used to it because I believe it's something to do with like your red blood cells. You just don't get enough oxygen. And also, apparently, the ball feels a bit lighter in the altitude. That's what I heard from players that play there. So you get tired quicker, you run out of breath quicker, and the ball feels lighter. That's what I heard from players that played in the altitude. Holden Thompson, thank you for the super chat. Wuxia Game Central. When will Mexico fans start the naughty chants? They've been behaving in the World Cup, kinda. Cross goes in, cleared by England. Mexico still has the ball. Maybe they'll behave today. Maybe Mexico will behave today. Throw in for Mexico. Alvarado gets a throw in. All right, cleared by England. We got 5 minutes added here in the first half. So we got 4.5 minutes to go. This is intense. Cross goes in. Quinones settles it. Raul shoots it. Oh, Mexico almost tied the game. What a ball from Quinones to Raul. Raul strikes it with his left foot, and it's like 1 inch away from the bar, the post. Not 1 inch, a little bit more. Not an inch. More like 8 inches. More like 8 to 10 inches, not 1. That was close. Okay, here comes England. Cabo Verde taught us that it ain't over until it's over. Boy, I miss Cabo Verde already. I can't believe they're out of the World Cup. I already missed them. I miss Cabo Verde. What a team. What a great team. And Steven Spada is saying less oxygen at the altitude, but your body needs the same amount of oxygen, so you need more air, making breathing more difficult. There you go. That's the explanation for the altitude. I have talked to players from Brazil that played in the altitude. They said the ball feels lighter too when you strike it. Everything first touch. They said the ball also feels lighter. So it is quite different to play in the altitude from a fitness standpoint and technical standpoint. Now we got 3 minutes to go. If Mexico scores a second goal here, England's going to start shitting their pants, dude. It's going to be a wild, wild, wild second half. Raul has it. Oh, what a save from Pickford. Did Raul just chest that to the goal? What a ball from Raul Jimenez. And Pickford. He headed it, and Pickford with a wonderful save. Raul Jimenez header. Dude. England is going to start shitting their pants. Corner kick here for Mexico. What a game. What a game, dude. Cross goes in. Raul heads it. Oh, Jorge. Who missed that? He missed it 2 yards away from the goal. Cesar Montes. Oh, he was not offside. Dude, that's a corner. Jude Bellingham cleared it. The second half is going to be pure cinema. Another cross. Mexico goes in, cleared by England. We got 1 more minute. It's going to be one heck of a second half, guys. This first half was already incredible. This is an amazing game. We got 45 seconds here. All right, Mexico's going to try one more ball here in the first half. Try to see if they can pull a late draw. Regardless, they have all the momentum right now, Mexico. They have all the momentum. Johan Vasquez out wide. It's going to be the last play of the first half. Mora, Quinones, and that should do. Try cross. Why, guys? The first half is going to end. Try a cross. He's going to end the first half. If you don't attack, they're going to end the first half. Go, Cesar Montes. Quinones. Okay, this will be the last attack. Quinones with the delivery. They keep it in. Sanchez. That'll do for the first half. Anthony Bourdain, Gordon Ramsay draws a foul. Wow. Wow. What was that, guys? First half is over. What was that? My goodness. Mexico, England. That's been one heck of a first half. I'm out of breath right now. I feel like I'm in the altitude, which I kind of am in the altitude because I'm on the second floor. That technically qualifies as altitude, right? I'm above sea level. I'm on the second floor. Boy, the pay station saying, how can you watch this after today's game? Brazil, I talked about this, the pay station. I have become a little bit numb to Brazilian soccer over the years. Brazil has disappointed me so much, and I've been away from Brazil, the country, for so long that it became a little numb. I'm angry. I'm not sad. I'm angry. So it's a little bit different. And again, it's the World Cup. I'm going to keep watching it. I'm not going to let Brazil put my mood down. The United States is still in. We have wonderful games like this one. I still am going to enjoy the World Cup, and so should you. The pay station, you should also enjoy the World Cup. This has been an incredible game so far. Let me see the stats here real quick. This is what's interesting. Mexico had way more shots and more possession, but the XG for England is higher. The XG, you know why? Because England creates better goal scoring opportunities. They're saying, do you fire Ancelotti? No, you don't fire Ancelotti. Not for this. You give him a full cycle. They're saying poop break. I would want to, and my throat is starting to feel the excessive amount of streams that I've been having today, or the two streams, right, that I've done today. But they don't call me the throat king for no reason. So I can handle multiple streams. I can handle many, many streams. So I'm okay. I'm okay. Okay, back here to the game. Let me see if I didn't miss any super chats here or any regular chats too. Let me get some water. Saying throat goat? No, I said throat king, not goat. Mactical Burhalter saying I'm so hard from this game. Taking a poop right now, by the way. So you're watching me while taking a shit. How many of you are watching this while you're in the bathroom? I know I caught some of you because we have 2,000 people here in the chat. I would say probably 20, I would say 10% of you are probably right now taking a massive dump, a big dump, of Mr. Henke. Mr. Henke, the greatest Christmas poo of all time. I miss when South Park used to include Mr. Henke a bit more. Now, let me tell you guys this. When England scored a second goal, it felt like it was over. It really did. But Mexico scoring a goal before halftime changed everything. And Mexico has the momentum. Mexico is playing better. As long as they don't fall asleep again, right? Um, I would say I still think Mexico has some very high odds here of advancing. I still like Mexico's odds. I'm not gonna lie. I still like their odds. I'm quite impressed actually. Quite impressed. By the way, everyone, let me know. Let me do this here in the chat. Let me put a poll. I want to see everyone's opinion here. Let's start a poll. Who will win? Now we're in the second half. England has the lead. I want to see who will win. I'm going to put there a poll, and I want you guys to vote. Mexico or England? Start a poll. I want to see. I want to see you guys vote. Vote. I want to see how you guys are feeling about this game. I still think Mexico is going to advance. I really do. And Matt, while you guys vote, I'm going to go through some chats here. Matt D1234, an England loss would make the 250th birthday perfect. Yes, I've been telling you guys, we want England out. I know we also want Mexico out, but we want England out. We want England out. And Jason is saying multiple spicy Jeffs is too much. How many spicy Jeffs do we have? We only have one. Okay, so far in the polls here, most people are voting for England. We have 340 votes, and it's 55% England. So we have more people thinking England's going to win. And more people thinking England is going to win this one. Keep voting, keep voting, keep voting, keep voting. Right there in the chat at the poll. Keep voting. Let's do this. Guys, I'm going to go get water real quick. Quick hydration break. I'm going to put a quick word from the sponsor of this video. All right, I'll be back very soon. While I'm out, I want you guys to, one, behave. Behave while daddy's not here. All right? While daddy's not here, let's behave. I'm not going to be here for a minute because I need to go get water. And I'm going to put a quick word from the sponsor of this video. Go vote there in the chat, okay? Go vote in the chat. We'll be back very soon.
The World Cup is here, and you want to watch the games without being watched. And that's why today we are partnering up with Proton VPN. With Proton VPN, you can watch the games with no tracking, no data collection, and your privacy being protected. I mean, we don't want that search history leaking. Essentially, you watch the game without being watched. Also, if you are traveling outside of the United States or out of your own home country during the World Cup, you can use Proton VPN. And that will allow you to access your home broadcasts from the subscriptions that you already have. Some people prefer a more familiar broadcast, so even miles away, it still feels like home. And if you use my link, which is protonvpn.com/tactical, or you can just click it in the description, you will get Proton VPN with a special deal that is valid throughout the World Cup. And this is big. You'll get 50% off if you sign up for 1 month. You'll get 65% off if you sign up for a full year. Now, if you sign up for 2 years, you get 70% off, which comes out to be less than $3 a month. Again, go to protonvpn.com/tactical to get those special offers. Thank you very much, Proton VPN, for sponsoring the channel.
I swear this was the first time that I made a joke about putting a hydration break ad, and I actually went down to get water and hydrate. This is the first time. Mactical Burhalter saying, I took a poopy in honor. Let's go, England. What? In your honor? Oh, in my honor. Thank you. Thank you. Make sure to wipe, okay? You don't have to always wash your hands when you take a piss as a man, as a dude. If you're a lady, please wash your hands. Or don't. Do whatever you want. But you definitely need a wipe, okay? Make sure you wipe. Let's see here. Mexboy 305, I feel like England wins. If Mexico loses, tack is normal because England has more quality. I do hope that this does not happen to the U.S. men's national team versus Belgium. No, I think we'll win tomorrow. I am very confident. I don't think Belgium is at the same level as England in terms of quality. England has more quality also. But let me see here. So we have 700 votes, 52% England, 48 Mexico. So you guys are believing in Mexico. I think Mexico's going to win. I still think they're going to come back from this. I actually firmly believe that, to be honest. Simply because the reality is Mexico was better in the first half. England just has more quality up top. So, two moments England turned up and they scored, but Mexico was the better side for most of the first half. And Mexico had a few chances to score. Pickford made more saves. I like Mexico's odds. And I also think that as time um as time goes on in this game, I think England's going to feel more and more the altitude. I think that part is inevitable, right, against England. So that's what I'll have to say. Berlin Americana say Tack is compromised. He has to deal with English Twitter. That's why he's for the evil L3. No, 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 no. Look, I already explained this, and I think you guys should agree with me on this one. Should always agree with me, actually. Why not agree with me? Um, the next round, the winner of this game will play Norway. I think England has a legit shot to knock out Norway. I think Mexico playing in the United States, they cannot beat Norway. So, with that said, I would rather have Mexico go through. Just get England out of the World Cup. Guys, Mexico ain't winning the World Cup. Mexico's not going to win the World Cup. It's just not going to happen, right? But England could. The risk is low. Yeah, England ain't the best team, but England has enough quality to win the World Cup. Okay. Nick is saying wiping brings down the rainforest. Wiping brings down the rainforest. What do you mean? George the Monkey Drummer, Mexico should be worried about Rashford subbing in. They should, but again, Anthony Bourdain, Gordon Ramsay, Saka, they have a lot of quality on the flanks. England, right? The thing is, a lot of the English players are going to gas out at some point playing in the altitude. Dowster, what are the chances that Pochettino sits Balogun to shut up the haters and we still win? Come on, it's close to zero. Close to zero. That's not going to happen. You can't bench your best forward. He's one of our best players. He can't do that. It's okay. Like, Belgium will be pissed off. Let Belgium be pissed off about it. FIFA did the right call. That's the right move. They made the right call. FIFA. And going on, so far we have 876. What the freaking, what? We have more. Oh, no, I'm showing this on screen. Now you guys got me pissed off here. Look at this. Look at this. I had to like my own stream. We have 790 likes. But when I go to the poll, we have 888 votes. How the hell do we have more people voting on the poll than liking the video? The video's been up. The stream's been up for over an hour. The poll has been there for 7 minutes, and we have 900 votes now. People are still voting. Look, people are still voting. And then when I go to the likes, it's at, it went up now. Now it went to 900. Okay. All of a sudden, you guys decide to do it. It still has more votes. More votes. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Tack, did you just reveal that you voted for England? I don't remember voting for England. Did I? I don't know why it has England there. I definitely didn't vote for England. I don't know why it's like that. Why would I vote for England? So right now, almost 1,000 votes. 1,000 votes. We're going to close the poll very soon. It's 50-50. Oh my God, 50-50. I wasn't exposed. I wasn't exposed. I didn't vote for England. I didn't vote for England. That is not true. If I did, it was an accident. I didn't vote for England. So it's 50-50 right now. I'm going to close the poll very soon. 51% for England now. England got the lead. England got the lead here. You guys are very much divided on this. You guys are very divided on this. It's unbelievable. It's crazy because England has the lead against Mexico, but it's still, look at that, 50-50 in the chat. People are extremely divided about it. I'm going to end the poll. Oh, look at that. Hey, wait. Did you guys see that? It switched to Mexico. Wait, hold on. Why did it switch there to Mexico? Did you guys see that? I didn't vote. There you go. Hey, look at that. Wait, what? Did you guys see it? I clicked on Mexico and then it went down. Oh, now I see what happens. Guys, the thing that shows that highlights it, it's not who I voted for. I cannot vote. I can't vote. It just highlights whoever's winning the poll. You guys see how you guys try to, no one ever has like the gotcha moment. So I'm going to end the poll now. Mexico has won the poll. Let's see. Actually, 50-50. Look at this. 1,100 votes. 50% for Mexico, 50% for England. Unbelievable. Mexico's up. And sorry, Mexico's down 2-1 to England, and people are still 50-50. Unbelievable. So the second half is going to start very soon. Let me put this back up. Second half should start in like a minute. Like a minute or two. The players should be back. Let me get more water here. Let's see. TAC is dividing the. I'm not dividing anyone. I let you all vote. I didn't even ask for your ID. I just let you vote. I didn't even ask for your citizenship. I let anyone vote. If anything, these were like whatever poll or elections that we just had here wasn't really an election, right? It was more of a poll. It was probably the worst one ever to mankind, known to mankind. It really was. Okay, so England is back. England is back on the field. The Brits are back. We'll see how long they can hold this Mexican. Mexico needs to start the second half with a lot of intensity. A lot of intensity. Mexico needs to try to get a goal before the hydration break. Edson Alvarez is coming on. For who? Cesar Montes is out. They're sending in Edson Alvarez. He'll play as a center back, but that's an interesting one because Edson Alvarez is obviously better on the ball, right? He's actually a midfielder. He's going to play center back for Cesar Montes. Interesting sub here for Mexico. Very, very, very interesting sub. Mr. Aguirre is going all in, isn't he? Mr. Aguirre going all in. All right. Second half started. Brian is saying this is the Azteca, Mexico's home turf. Yeah, they're not going to go down easy, dude. I'll tell you that. They're definitely not going to go down easy. And Jeff Carey saying, since my van's air conditioning broke, I've been spending 12 hours a day at a strip club. Well, good for you, Jeff. I am hoping you're having a lot of fun. Is it one of those strip clubs that has a buffet? Are you enjoying the buffet? Hopefully you're having a good time, Jeff, at the strip club. Mexico versus Morocco. Which one? They're not going to play each other. The winner of this game will play Norway. Now, Mexico versus Morocco in the United States, Morocco has the advantage. Morocco would be the favorites. They're saying, Tack, if Elliot Anderson was Helio Anderson, from how much would he go for? He's so average, most overhyped motherfuckers in England. Well, it's like a lot of English players. He's like the standard one-dimensional English midfielder, right? I don't see anything special with this guy. And he's a Man City player right now. He's a Man City player. You think Belgium will go to TSA? TAS? What is TAS? What is TAS? Guys, you guys got to explain these terms. Like, what the heck is TAS? Or you're talking about that same, like, Switzerland. Or he means CAS. Do I think they'll go to CAS? I don't care what they do. It doesn't matter. I don't care what they do. FIFA's made the decision. It's over. All right, cross goes in. That's a throw in for Mexico. I don't care what they do. All right, Mexico here with the ball. Quinones tries to go forward, and Declan Rice recovers it. Harry Kane. Harry Kane got hit, still has the ball. Kane, such a good player. Harry Kane is an incredible player. Mexico still has the ball. Quinones through the middle. Tries a shot. Why would you shoot from there, Quinones? That's a dumb decision. See, I asked because Rudy Garcia was complaining. No. So there were reports that Belgium was going to take it to the CAS. Yes, there were reports. I just don't really care about what they do. FIFA has made the decision. They can go to the CAS all they want. It doesn't matter to me. And if they suspend Balogun, we beat the crap out of them. And if they don't suspend Balogun, we beat the crap out of them again. Oh, with the cross England here, it goes through everyone. Low cross, no goal. England has to be, Mexico has to be careful with these low crosses, man. Longmorn is saying, I hate Mexico, but would laugh so hard if England loses. I think the next goal wins. That's a good take. I think, yeah, if England gets a third goal, I don't see how Mexico recovers from it. But if Mexico gets a second goal and ties this, they have all the momentum. The Azteca is going to light up, and England won't be able to manage anymore. England with a shot. Oh, hit the post. England just hit the post. That was close. They hit the post. Cross goes in. Clear by Mexico. Dude, this game is wide open. This game is insane. It is wide open. "49 minutes. What a game." Declan Rice resets the play all the way back. Comes England. Saka down the right. England with the ball. England still has it. Konsa to Mark Gehi. Out wide to Anthony Bourdain, Gordon Ramsay. Anthony Bourdain, Gordon Ramsay takes on the Mexican defender, tries a cross. It hits O'Reilly Auto Parts, and Mexico has the ball once again. And they try to go long. Mexico just lost the ball again. Okay, still 2-1 England. Now England doing a little bit better here. They hit the post. They had a dangerous cross. England looking a bit better here early in the second half. England looking a little bit better than Mexico now in the second half. Raul, he got ball. Oh boy, what a terrible pass from the English player to Pickford. Terrible pass. 50 minutes here, 5 minutes into the second half. Mexico's not having a great second half so far. These first 5 minutes have been mostly, England had 2 good opportunities to score. Jude Bellingham goes by 3. Oh, Jude. Oh, that's 3. And then he loses the ball. But my goodness, he just got out of just blew by 3 players like it was nothing. And now he's pressing. and running like a freaking idiot. Why would you press on your own? Why would you do that, Jude Bellingham? Why would you press on your own? When has that ever worked? Pressing is a team effort. If you don't move together, it's just not going to work. You can't press on your own. Good tackle there, and England gets the ball. England gets the ball back. The Mexican player's down. I don't even know who it is. Anthony Bourdain. He gets fouled. Anthony Bourdain. Steven Spot is saying, do you think floating Balogun being allowed to play will be a motivator for Belgium? I think this might cost us momentum, the game, but I'm a feels guy. Guys, listen, in terms of like momentum or motivation, it's like the thing is, the motivation for Belgium, the US should also have the maximum level of motivation. So that doesn't worry me. Like they're going to be motivated against Balogun. We should be motivated as well. Oh, that's a red. Honestly, maybe he does. He got ball first though, but he left his studs up there on purpose. They called VAR. That could be a red for the English player. That could be a red, dude. He does get ball, but why did he leave his studs like that? Why did he do that? He got the ball. Why would you leave it? Yeah, he's getting a red. It's a red. He got the ball. England is going to play man down. Oh my. Holy shit. They have a 2-1 lead. Can they hold it? Can they hold it? Oh my God. England will play man down. That's a red, guys. The problem is he did get ball, but he left his studs up for no fucking reason. Why did he do that? I don't know. They have a 2-1 lead over Mexico in the Azteca. Can they hold it? Playing man down. I don't know, man. England is on pack watch. This changes a lot. Matt is saying this is how they lost their empire. The British Empire has been gone for a while. Man, this ending is going to be insane. Mexico's now going to play man up. If Mexico ties this game before the hydration break, England is screwed. Cross goes in, cleared by England. And now Harry Kane wants a red. The game is starting to get very physical. Harry Kane wants a red now. He just got hit in the box. Let's see what happened here. Ball goes in. The Mexican player goes for the ball. It was nothing. Harry Kane is just being soft as hell. That was nothing. The Mexican player did absolutely nothing there. Did nothing. That, honestly, they should probably give Harry Kane a yellow for that. That was absolutely nothing. Will King Charles call Infantino if England wins? No. No one's listening to King Charles, dude. They're not listening to him. He can call Infantino all he wants. No one cares. No one cares. Okay. All right. Throw in for Mexico. Mexico now with the ball. Quinones shoots it. Quinones. Why would you shoot that? Okay, they're gonna be a sub here for England. They're gonna sub out, I think, Saka, and it looks like John Stones. So England loses now. The player that got the assist for what was it? The first goal, Saka. So he's out, and they get John Stones in. They're just gonna try to defend as they should. This is what they should be doing right now. I don't see an option. What else could England do at this point? I mean, they could also pull a France and surrender like World War II, but I wouldn't surrender if I were them. I don't recommend surrendering. You should never surrender. Penalty kick? Penalty kick for England. Penalty kick for England. Anthony Bourdain, Gordon Ramsay draws a penalty kick. Penalty kick for England. How did this happen? Let's see. So long ball. Was Harry Kane off? I don't know. That's a pen. That's a clear pen. That's a clear penalty kick, dude. That's a clear penalty kick. Mexico just doesn't want to win this. Now, let's see what Rangel can pull off here. Harry Kane was off, though. Harry Kane was offside. Got to remember that. But I think Edson Alvarez heads the ball, and that resets the play. Red was karma for them England fans on Twitter today. What did the England fans do on Twitter today? What did they do? I don't know what they did. Dude, there's someone lighting up fireworks right now. Guys, 4th of July was yesterday. You're lagging like a whole day. Steven Spot is saying it really is called soccer. They just subbed Saka. Oh, they just subbed out Saka, not Saka, Saka. Harry Kane now with a penalty kick. Harry Kane now with a penalty kick. All right. A lot of pressure on Kane. This game is nuts, dude. A lot of pressure on Harry Kane. Harry Kane on the ball. Kane with it, and he scores. 3-1 England while playing man down. 3-1 England. Harry Kane off a penalty kick gives England the 3-1 lead. That's everything Mexico could have not allowed right now. They just got a red card, England. So the momentum was all for Mexico. Very good penalty kick here from Harry Kane. Mexico really messed up, dude. It ain't over yet. This game is so crazy that I wouldn't be surprised if Mexico pulls like a 3-3 draw here out of freaking nowhere. It's just been such a crazy game. Now they sent in some, dude. You really send in Santi Jimenez? They subbed in Santi Jimenez. They really think that's. I don't know, man. When I need goals, I don't sub in Santi Jimenez. I really don't. He's like allergic to goals. He's almost like a center back for England. All right. What just happened? Did they just reverse the what? Why did England start with the ball? What did I miss here? What did I miss? All right, Mark Gehi to Harry Kane, and he gets fouled. Frank Lomeli, Mexico would never support the U.S. Go for England, a true ally. I don't know, dude. England, I don't know, man. I don't think England would ever support the U.S. as well. Not in soccer. Not in soccer. But anyhow, 3-1 England here. And England's playing man down. Mexico, Brian Gutierrez, he's on now. Switches to Quinones on a 1v1. Look for the overlap. Ball's through. Mexico goes through. That's going to be a throw in for Mexico. John Stones with a good tackle. Quinones. Ball goes in. Cleared by Pickford. Mexico still has it. Ball to Gutierrez. Brian Gutierrez still has it. Cross. Pickford. Pickford holds the ball. 63 minutes. Pickford holds the ball. Now England will try to play out of the back. Mexico is starting to press now, as they should, right? They don't have much time. Well, they have time, but they have to score 2 goals here. They have less than 30 minutes plus added time to get 2 goals. And Anthony Bourdain, Gordon Ramsay has the ball now. And he's on his own. Goes by one. Oh, and then dispossessed. Mexico with the ball. Jorge Sanchez. Back to Edson Alvarez. This game ain't over till it's over. Yeah, Gilberto Moro was taken off. He was struggling in the second half. Quinones on a 1v1. Quinones inside. Santi Jimenez. Dude, Santi Jimenez fucking stinks. I swear, man. I swear. This is such a bad player. I don't understand why he's playing. I just don't understand it. $64 minutes. Corner kick for Mexico here. 64 minutes. They're playing man up, but they put Santi Jimenez, so it's pretty much 10v10. Mexico put Santi Jimenez, so now it's 10v10. Corner here. Cross goes in. Header, no one clears. England clears it. Mexico still has the ball. Quinones. Dribbles past Harry Kane. Good switch from Quinones. That's Raul with the ball. Raul crosses to Edson. Cleared. England clears it. Mexico still fighting for it. Harry Kane. Nope. No call. No call. No call, but Mexico still has it. And Jude Bellingham fouled Quinones. 65 minutes. We're getting close to the next hydration break. Game's getting very intense here. That'll be a free kick for Mexico. Mexico was asking for a penalty kick, but Harry Kane just kicked the ball, dude. I'm sorry. Brian Gutierrez just flopped there. That's not a pen. Free kick here for Mexico. They're going to have to just lob it into the box here. You're not going to shoot from that distance and score on Pickford. What? They're going to check for a penalty kick? No, sorry. If they call a penalty here, then it's rigged. That is not a penalty for Mexico. Harry Kane, that's not a penalty kick, dude. If they. Dude, that's not a penalty kick. That's not a penalty kick, dude. I know he kicks like good. That's not a penalty, dude. Come on, man. If I'm sorry, to me that's not a penalty. I'm sorry, but that's not a penalty for Mexico. Let's see what the ref's going to call. Okay, we'll see what the call is. He gave a penalty kick. Ah, dude, fuck this. I'm going to start rooting for England. I'm rooting for England now. I'm rooting for England, guys. I'm sorry. This is ridiculous. That is not a penalty kick, dude. That's such a soft little call, dude. I'm sorry. It just doesn't feel right. This doesn't feel right. I'm sorry. This doesn't feel right. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to root for England. Like, dude, and Harry Kane got a yellow. This is ridiculous, guys. I'm sorry. That is not a penalty kick. That is not a penalty kick, and we'll see here. Ball usually don't lie, dude. Ball don't lie. Raul might waste this. We'll see. We'll see. I don't like this, dude. That's not a pen. Raul Jimenez takes it and he scores. He scores for Mexico. He scores for Mexico. I was rooting for Mexico, but that is not a penalty kick. That is not a penalty kick. I will not support this. Three-two. We hit minute 69. Nice. And Mexico's playing man up. That was a very, very, very iffy call. I'm sorry, Mexico. I was rooting for you guys, but I like fair games. That is not a penalty. That is not a penalty. Not here, not in Mexico, not in England, not in China. It's not a penalty kick. Larry 8 Low saying ref got a cartel. Definitely didn't get one. It's just a soft call, dude. Like, what's his name? Harry Kane goes for the ball, and they both go for the kick, right? So he kind of touches Brian Gutierrez, but no one's calling that a penalty kick. No one is. You're saying the Azteca magic. Oh, yeah. Let me do it this way. Hold on. Full screen. Everyone look here at taller and better looking Tom Cruise for a second. Azteca magic. Yeah, magic. Gort Daddy saying rule says you can't kick the guy before the ball. Yeah, we can also grab in the box. There's a lot of things you can't do, but the ref doesn't call. You don't call those fouls. You don't call those fouls, dude. I'm sorry. That is not a pen. That call, I just can't stand for it. I'm sorry. It just doesn't feel right. I feel bad for England. Now, Jorge Sanchez is bleeding. And super chat, England gives more shit to the U.S. men's national team. Fuck England. Guys, it's look, when we talk about England and Mexico, it's one of those where it's like, let's hope both of them lose. It's hard to know who to root for. I just don't like what the ref just did. It just feels off. It's just odd. Hydration break. Okay, we got another hydration break here. Got another hydration break. Okay, now the hydration break will be over in like a minute or two. By the way, I'm about to put a tweet here. Look at Pochettino. Hold on, guys. All right, a couple more seconds here of the hydration break. How you guys feeling? Everyone nervous there? Nervy? Not too nervous. These aren't my teams. Is this the hand of God? No. Look. This penalty was not as bad as the hand of God. The hand of God, that mother liquor Maradona, he scored with his hand, straight up his hand. The penalty to me is a very soft call. Based on the rules, yes, Brian Gutierrez was hit by Harry Kane, and you could call a foul. I just think it's a very soft call, an iffy call. The hand of God is just completely illegal in soccer. No letter R versus too many R's. What? No letter R. I don't understand the super chat. No letter R flag versus too many R's flag. Am I missing something? I probably am. Jeff Carey, what happened? I was in the VIP room. Oh, you're in the VIP room of the strip club. A lot happened, Jeff. So England got a red, and then they scored off a penalty kick. Then Mexico got a very iffy penalty kick, and they scored. It's 3-2. We have a hydration break right now. It's just a mess. But the penalty kick they gave to Mexico is a very weird one. Very, very weird one. Jonathan is saying, gonna be like plus 15 minutes extra time. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if it was. So now we're at 74 minutes. 74 minutes. Okay, Mexico now with the ball. We still have a game here. It's not over. And England's playing man down. Johan Vasquez. Out wide. Brian Gutierrez. Gallardo to Gutierrez. Edson Alvarez with the ball. I don't know why Mexico subbed in the most useless player ever. Santi Jimenez. Raul switches the play. Oh, bad move right there. And England clears it. England clears it. Mexico still has the ball. Mexico still has the ball. And I'm rooting for the Aztec aliens. There's no alien invasion, guys. That was the Brazil game against Scotland, but it didn't happen. No aliens. Aliens are not real, people. Aliens are not real. The movie Men in Black is fiction. General Tso says Mexico gonna tie this. I don't know, dude. This game's been so crazy. I'm done trying to predict what's gonna happen to this game. I think they have decent odds here. There's enough time, and England is playing man down. England's just going to defend, and the fans in the Aztec are just going to push Mexico. Dude, this what I'm about to say is going to sound very stupid, but there's like three outcomes here. Mexico ties it, Mexico wins it, or England wins it. That's my prediction. Santi Jimenez, he's such a bad play. He just tried a stupid bicycle kick. He's such a shit player. Such a shit player. All right, Mexico down the right. They're going to try a cross. Cuts one way, another. Tries a cross, blocked. Another cross for Mexico. To Quinones, cleared by Mark Gehi. Guti tries to get it. Mexico still has the ball. It's all Mexico now. England is playing man down and looks a little gassed. Quinones inside to Johan Vasquez. To Edson Alvarez. Mexico's just going to keep crossing it into the box. Guti will get the ball. Brian Gutierrez on a 1v1 with Gehi. Gutierrez shoots it, blocked. Brian Gutierrez, get a cross in, dude. You're not going to score from there on Pickford. Gutierrez, another cross in for Mexico, cleared by England. And Mexico gets the ball. Oh my God, it's going to be like this to the end. It's going to be like this till the very end. England is not even going to counterattack. They're not going to counterattack. They don't have enough guys up top. Harry Kane is coming deep as well. Everyone's deep. Gallardo for Mexico. Gallardo dribbles out wide. Cross goes in. No one is there. It's a corner for Mexico. Corner kick for Mexico. We have a game, ladies and gentlemen. We have a game still. Man, what a game. What a game, dude. This has been insane. Fidal goes on for Jorge Sanchez. Better player right there. Like I said, I'm not a fan of Jorge Sanchez. Corner kick for Mexico. 78 minutes. Ball goes in. Pickford. Corner kick for Mexico again. Very intense pressure here for Mexico on England. Unbelievable. England's got their backs against the wall right now. Cross for Mexico. Cleared again. Another corner for Mexico. Insane pressure from Mexico. What's the call, ref? What's the call, ref? All right. Crosses in. Oh, Mexico. He missed the header. Edson Alvarez. Oh, that's more of a pen. Like, Declan Rice is actually grabbing Santi Jimenez. That's more of a penalty than the penalty itself. Mexico with the ball. 10 minutes to go here. We hit minute 80. And then we're going to have probably like 10 to 15 minutes added. 10 to 15 minutes added. Mexico with the ball down the right. Going to try to get another cross in. Cross goes in. Cleared by England once again. Cleared by England. So Martinez is being subbed in now for Quinones. Martinez, how many goals did he score in Liga MX this season? He was scoring a lot, wasn't he? Martinez is Guillermo Martinez from Pumas. Well, he has actually 5 goals. That's it? Oh, he didn't play many minutes. Was he injured? I don't know. Well, he's on now. Gallardo. Back. Johan Vasquez. Gonna be a cross in. Cross goes in, delivered. Shot over the crossbar from Santi Jimenez. Dude, you're not. That's what's crazy. It's like Santi Jimenez doesn't give you goals. Santi Jimenez is an abysmal player. Like, he's legit bad. Why was he subbed in? I don't know. I don't understand. Cross goes in. Ball deflected. Pickford will hold it. Pickford will hold it. The momentum is all for Mexico. They're saying, how does Santi play for Milan? Isn't Milan getting rid of him? I thought Milan got rid of him. Like, he flopped at Milan already. That's been very well established. He has flopped at Milan. And here's Mexico. The ball's in the box, cleared by England. Cleared by England. Edson Alvarez. Mexico still pushing here. Fidalgo to Gallardo. We're going to try another cross. Gallardo, corner for Mexico again. 83 minutes. You're saying they gotta stop the cross. That's their only chance, dude. They have to keep crossing it. I don't see what else Mexico can do right now. They're not going to create. Like, England is deep. Wait, what happened? That's a goal kick for England, actually. So, goal kick for England. Goal kick for England. We're about to hit 84 minutes. 84 minutes. Harry Kane, Jude. Raul tries to hold it. England gets a foul. All right. Let's see here. Free kick here for England. England throws it in. Mexico tries to get it back. Raul. Mexico kind of gets it back. No, but Jude has the ball. About to hit 85 minutes. England's going to try to waste some time here, but the ball goes straight to Rangel, the Mexican goalkeeper. Now Mexico try to counterattack. They have to be quick here on the counterattack because that's when you catch England disorganized. Now they're too slow. They let England reorganize. Now they're just going to have to keep throwing in crosses. Cross goes in. Ooh, clear by England. Clear by England. Declan Rice still has it. Ball goes back. Gehi tries to go long to Harry Kane. Mexico keeps begging for another penalty kick. I don't know if it was a penalty kick, but Mexico keeps complaining about it. Hey, Mod, if someone's spamming, ban them. No spamming. Mexico with the ball. Fidalgo. Cross goes in. Pickford comes off his net. And he punches it away. Johan Vasquez still with the ball. Fidalgo. Guys, you got to stop spamming or I'm going to have to block you. I put you on a timeout. I'm a dictator, and I have no patience and no mercy. Absolutely no mercy. Cross for Mexico. Raul tries to hold it. Jude Bellingham recovers the ball for England. What's the call? What's the call? Was Raul offside? Honestly, that looks more like a penalty than the penalty itself. The ref's not going to call it now, but that looked more like a penalty than the penalty itself. I think it was Martinez that was being completely grabbed in the box there. Pickford. Long ball. Mexico clears it. Edson Alvarez. This game has been so insane that I just have a feeling something crazy is still going to happen. There are too many minutes left. Something crazy is going to happen, isn't it? Right, chat? Chat, let me know. You guys all believe that as well. Doesn't it feel like something crazy is going to happen? Mexico with the ball down the right, looking for options. Okay, he goes through. Alvarado tries to cross it. Guys, switch the play. Like, if you're trapped on one side of the field, you move the ball the other way. You guys stupid or something? Johan Vasquez to Fidalgo. Fidalgo tries a shot. No foul. And Harry Kane, oh, that's a foul. No, he said play on. The ref is just letting the game play on, the ref. No more fouls. Cross goes in, cleared by Mark Guehi. Anthony Bourdain, Gordon Ramsay heads it out of bounds. That's a throw in. The ref doesn't give a shit anymore. He's not calling fouls anymore. Someone's saying, nah, it's over. I don't know, dude. There's still 2 minutes left. Plus, like, there's going to be like 10 to 12 minutes added. Fidalgo shoots. Pickford saves it. There's going to be 10 to 12 minutes added, dude. We have a lot of time left. There's a lot of time in this game. We have a long, long game still ahead of us. Pickford with the easy save. All right, 89 minutes. We'll see how many minutes they'll add. England is making a sub. Rodgers is on for Harry Kane. Dude, if this goes to extra time, England is screwed. They don't have Kane anymore. They're playing man down. Now they subbed in Morgan Rodgers. I think he's a midfielder. Plays for Aston Villa. Isn't he a midfielder? They're just going to defend. Jude Bellingham's going to be the center forward now. We're about to hit minute 90. We'll see how many minutes will be added. Jude Bellingham tries to hold on to it. Mexico recovers it. And free kick, foul for Mexico. Mexico gets the ball. So we hit minute 90. We'll see how many minutes have been added. I'm about to tell you guys. I think it's like 10 to 12, but we'll see. We are over minute 90. 11 minutes added. 11 minutes added. There's a lot of time left, dude. A lot of time. Here comes Mexico. Pickford comes off his net and makes the save. Steven is saying Pickford is the man at the match if this holds. I would say it's Jude Bellingham, the man at the match. I would say it's Jude Bellingham. And Holden is saying Nacho Libre versus James Bond. So far, James Bond is winning. I would say Jude Bellingham is the man at the match. Scored 2 goals, defended well, fought hard. I would say Jude Bellingham would be the man at the match if it ends like this. Fidalgo with the ball for Mexico. 1 minute has gone by. We got 10 to go. 10 minutes to go. Gallardo tries a cross, blocked, and it's out of bounds. Out of bounds. And Rogelio is telling everyone, hey, we have a Discord link in the description of our video. If you want to join our Discord community, link is in the description of our video. Thank you very much, Rogelio. Brian Gutierrez crosses it in. Pickford punches it. That's out. Okay, Mexico still has it. They're going to try another cross here. Brian Gutierrez will cross it. Guti. Oh, that's a terrible cross from Guti. Terrible cross from Gutierrez. That's crazy that a professional player like himself, with all that time and space, would just cross it like that. Three, 2 for England. Long ball. Bellingham tries to win it. Mexico will take the throw in. Throw in for Mexico. We got 9 minutes to go here. 9 minutes, and otherwise Mexico's out. They'll be the second host nation to be eliminated. Canada was eliminated yesterday. The U.S. will fight for all their honor. Anthony Gordon recovers the ball, finds Jude, and Bellingham will try to hold the ball. Tries to shoot it over Rangel, and easy save for the Mexican goalkeeper. What do we got left? 8 minutes left. 8 minutes left. So the ending hasn't been as crazy as the game, but I just feel like something's going to happen here. Oh my God. What the heck was that from Gallardo? What did Gallardo just do? Ah, you idiot. God, what was that? It's looking like Mexico's going to bounce. It's starting to look like Mexico is going to say bye-bye to the World Cup. Should I start preparing the Mexico Pack Watch tweet? Should I get it ready? The Mexico Pack Watch tweet? I should probably get it ready. I'm going to leave it ready. But we'll see. We still got time here. 7 minutes. Mexico's going to try another cross. Cross, 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 and pray. That's all they're doing right now. Ball lobbed into the box. No one is there. That's out of bounds. That's out of bounds. Mexico is starting to look defeated. Mexico with the ball. We got 6 minutes to go, guys. 6 minutes to go. Gallardo. Fidalgo. Raul tried a bicycle kick, and Harry Kane just freaking dove head right into the bicycle kick. Unbelievable. No, not Harry Kane. Who's that? It's Byrne. I don't know why I saw Harry Kane. Harry Kane is out. How do you pack a sombrero? Good one, Jeff. Good one, Spicy Jeff. Imagine, guys, just imagine Mexico scores. It'll be kind of funny. Edson Alvarez, blocked by Declan Rice. Blocked by Declan Rice. And Mexico gets the ball. 5 minutes. 5 more minutes. The crossing has not been effective, but what else is Mexico going to do at this point? R. Lubin, I'm worried if England wins, that'll change their mentality completely and give them confidence to win the World Cup. I mean, that's what I was telling everyone. That's why I didn't originally want England to win. Because now they play Norway. I think England can beat Norway. So that would put them in the semifinals if they beat Norway. I don't know, man. I don't want England to win the World Cup. Cross from Gallardo, shot from Raul, and it goes out of bounds. We have 4 minutes left now. 4 minutes left. I think Mexico's on pack watch. Mexico's on pack watch. England with the ball, and they get a throw in. We might be, they're probably just going to kill time. All right, England with the ball here. Jude Bellingham trying to kill off time here on the corner flag, and he gets a throw in for England. All right, Jude Bellingham. England still has the ball. Mexico tries to just kick it away, but England still has it. And we had 3 minutes to go. Saying Raul has his head cover off. He means business. He took it off? I didn't see it. Mexico gets a corner. Corner kick for Mexico. Oh, Santi twisted his ankle. Is that Santi Jimenez? And he's off. Santi Jimenez might come off. He twisted his ankle. He might be off. So now it's 10 beat 10. It's 10 beat 10 for the last 2 minutes of the game. 10 beat 10. Santi's out. Cross goes in. Clears it. Pickford picks it up. Pickford picks it up. And we got 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. All right, Mexico with the ball. We got 1 minute left. This is Mexico's last chance, pretty much. But England recovers the ball. And then Mexico recovers it. And Santi Jimenez is out. So now it's just 10 against 10. Lots of off-key random chatting if England wins. Thank you for the super chat, Androvin. Gallardo. Last attack of the game for Mexico. There's like 40 seconds left. They're going to try to cross it. And that's about it. Cross goes in. Raul heads it inside. Clears it. Okay, they might get another one here because we got 30 seconds to go. They might get another one here. Mexico with the ball. Eric Lira. Brian Gutierrez. Fidalgo. White Alvarado. Alvarado back to Fidalgo. We hit the time already. We hit 101 minutes. The game might end soon. Last few seconds. This is the last play. We hit the timer. We hit 101. Cross goes in. Header. Raul. Oh! Almost an own goal. That's a corner for England. For Mexico. Almost an own goal from John Stones. Holy shit. Imagine Mexico scores that. An own goal. John Stones just hit it against his own goal. This is the last play of the game. This is literally the last play of the game right now. Cross goes in. England clears it. Raul still has it. He shoots. Blocked. Mexico still has it. Shoots. Blocked. Corner for Mexico. Corner kick for Mexico. The game is over. The ref is just giving more time. The game is over. The ref just added a minute out of nowhere. Like, we've hit the added time. We've hit it already. But the ref just added an extra minute. Cross goes in. Pickford punches it. Mexico's out. Mexico is out of the World Cup. England survives. And Mexico is out. Honestly, after that penalty kick, it is what it is. But holy shit, what a win from the English side. What a win. We have to give credit where it's due. And boy, oh boy, they pulled off here a big-time win. That was a big, big win from England. They put on their big boy pants right there, and they pulled this win. In the altitude, against Mexico, with an iffy penalty kick against Mexico, and now Mexico's out of the 2026 World Cup. Their run is over. At home, Mexico has been eliminated. So this is what I'll say tomorrow. Mexico, Canada, another one bites the dust here. Mexico's out. But tomorrow, the United States will avenge all the host nations. We will beat Belgium, and we will move on to the quarterfinals of the World Cup. The United States of America will advance tomorrow. We're going to win it, and we'll avenge all of you. Okay? And they're saying Santi Jimenez, I didn't expect much, and then he left injured. But anyhow, congratulations to England. And now I'm going to go to Instagram. You guys can go follow me on Instagram right here. Follow me on Instagram. See right here, Tactical Manager TV. I'm going to go make my short. I've been doing recaps on Instagram of every game. I'm going to do it for this game as well. But anyhow, thank you very much, Proton VPN, for sponsoring this video. The link to Proton with the special offer is in the description of this video. They're saying, fuck it. If England wins, they earned it. They earned this one. Not the World Cup, but they earned this win. This was a big win for England. This was a big, big win that I did not expect. But everyone, tomorrow the United States plays. I shall now rest. Okay? I'll see you guys tomorrow. Let's get the win.